Chevrolet debuted the Malibu over 50 years ago. The nameplate's ups and downs include 14 years of retirement beginning in the early 80s. Generation 9 has a look worthy of its Tony California namesake. During my week with it, people mistook it for an Audi and Lexus. Yes, even wearing the bow tie.
Car and Driver recently did a comparison test that included Camry and Accord. Malibu bested them, but was not the overall winner. That would be Mazda 6, proving that popularity may not be the best reason to choose a car.
Maybe price is key. Beginning at $22,500 with 10 airbags and keyless ignition, this top-of-the-line Premier model swells to $34,300 as tested. The only major option missing is a sunroof, so adaptive cruise control, auto braking with pedestrian detection, and a pretty decent sound system are along for the ride. Heated and cool leather chairs, too. Malibu doesn't miss a trick, including a balanced ride quality.
One thing you'll notice right off the bat, the chassis structure, very rigid. There is no adjustable suspension, no sport mode, no comfort mode, and none of those are needed. The Chevy engineers pretty much nailed the driving dynamics.
There are 3 ways to motivate a Malibu: a hybrid powertrain, a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, and this 2-liter Turbo 4. 250 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque is plenty of power. The larger engine gets 8 speeds, but an awkward way to select them manually. Over 2 inches longer now, Malibu has shed nearly 300 pounds. 0 to 60 takes just over 6 seconds. It easily tames freeway on-ramps.
This 2-liter is everything you'd want an engine to be, smooth and powerful, but there is a price to be paid. It averages about 5 miles per gallon less than the 1.5-liter.
At least I'm seeing Uncle Sam's rated average of 26 miles per gallon. The hybrid version is supposed to average 46 mpg, and word is the smaller 4-cylinder is very refined, just less pep.
Malibu is available with a system called Team Driver. Basically, a parent programs the key, and then, among other things, it offers up sort of a report card on how your kid has been driving. It also controls certain aspects of the audio system: no seatbelts, no tunes. Man, I wish my mother-in-law had this system.
Shoppers should check out the interior color palettes. They change the character of the cabin. The control layout is clean with just the right amount of hard buttons. There's a 4G LTE hotspot too. The interior is nicely detailed, competitive in class, though clearly this is from an industrial plant, not a natural one. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto simplify smartphone operation. Still, smart drivers keep use to a minimum. I'll hop off my soapbox now.
The outgoing Malibu, not exactly known for its generous back seat room. It's amazing what the addition of 1.3 inches of legroom will do.
Cushions are comfy. Looks like Con Edison set up a substation here. Many competitors have heated seats in back. Sorry, not available in Malibu. Other than that, passengers should be comfortable for long road trips to the beach.
A proper measurement metric is important. Generally, cars in Malibu's class hold about 6 or 7 packs of this stuff.
Remember, these days, spare tires can be optional. The Boo is not as useful as a hatchback or crossover, but it is practical. That includes a big boot. I brought 8 packs out, and they all fit. Just keep valuables away from the hinge arms. Clearly, General Motors listened to owners, and perhaps more importantly, those who did not buy the outgoing model. The biggest obstacle keeping this car from gaining market share is simple brand loyalty to other automakers. Wise shoppers will surf into a Chevy store to check one out, though. Malibu has hit high tide in a fiercely battled segment. If you're wondering, here are a few details that impress me when I look at a car. This metallic trim is one piece that runs from vent to vent, nicely crafted. The exterior is interesting in that there's a faint line that runs down the fuselage-style body. Very subtle, hard to even show it to you, but it catches light in an interesting way, similar to a Mazda 3. If you couldn't tell, it was raining much of the week that I had the Malibu. Not fun to shoot in, but that's why I'm paid the big bucks. All right, I'm not paid that much, but I do love what I do. As I finished the TP test, the skies cleared and this appeared. We don't see very many of these in Seattle since the sun doesn't shine that much.
There you go. That is my take on the 2016 Chevy Malibu. Thanks for watching to the very end. Sorry, I have nothing more to say. Nothing witty, nothing interesting. You've come all this way and I disappoint you. I'm sorry. I'm Tom Voelk. That's Driven.